So super beautiful option there. Then the next one we have is Dorian Tarantella on 326 through 327. So again, this one is going to sound a little bit weird because it's going to be modal. So just keep that in mind. So here we go. One of my favorite options. I really do love this one. So again, super, actually I think a little bit simpler than it looks because it's really just a lot of simple arpeggios, and again played on all white keys, no accidentals there. And then we'll go over to the last option, 335 Toccatina. Now this one does have a little bit of a page turn situation. Let's see what's going to be the best way. Probably just try to do it fast. Yeah, that's probably just the best thing to do, is just to try to do the page turn as fast as you can. Again, I won't take points off if you have a little bit of a messy page turn. That'll be just fine. All right, so again, this one is a little bit interesting because it says 4/4, but you're really going to think about it in 8/8, which is sort of a 3 plus 3 plus 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So basically you're kind of counting it a little bit differently, because if you try to count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, actually that's not that hard. It's a little bit easier to just count it 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, because you get a little bit more of that sense of the rhythm. It kind of matches what's going on in the music a little bit better. So just be a little bit careful with that. And we're going to, yeah, I'll just go ahead and play it. You just have to flip back to the beginning and then go to the beginning and then go to the coda. So there's a couple of little page turns in this one. Again, I'm not going to fuss at you if there's, a little bit of pause in the page turn. That'll be just fine. So here it is from the beginning. exciting, energetic option for the, definitely the most virtuosic of all of them for the final exam. And so then you will also choose one of the 4-part score readings on page 313 or 314. So we have on 312 the quartet in D minor, but this movement is in C major. And then we also have Dies Irae. So I'll go through and just kind of like I did last time, I'm going to play each hand separately, and then I'll show you together. So here's the quartet. And again, keeping in mind that viola part is written in alto clef there, and keeping in mind the places where you reach up and grab the alto part with your right hand. And then we'll go ahead and put both hands together. Then I think the next one is a little bit trickier, the Dies Irae. Even though there's not an alto clef part, the tenor part is awfully high, which I think does make it kind of difficult transposing down. So we'll go ahead and again play both hand, or play each hand separately. So here's the right hand. Right hand grabs the tenor part here. And here again. And then. And here's the left hand part. And then here we go with all 4 parts together. This one is tricky. I think that the switches between the right hand and left hand are really quite difficult. So thinking chordally may help also, but we'll go ahead and give it a try. So a little bit tricky. They're kind of difficult to get through, so do feel free to take that one quite slow. So that's all that you have for the exam. And again, you don't actually have to do both of those. You get to pick one. I might pick the quartet. Even though there's the viola part in it, I just think that one's a lot easier. All of those switches between having to grab those really high tenor parts, it just is it's really tough. And the left hand, the right hand, the bass part is pretty disjunct. It's leaping all over the place. So I would probably just play that. I'd play the other one. But if you want to give this one a try, go for it. So fantastic job this semester. You've reached the end. So do let me know if you have any questions, if there's anything you need any specific help with that you'd like demonstrated in further detail, and I'm more than happy to do that. And I will see you guys all next week.